Welcome back, one and all, for some Guilty Gear 2 Overture. I'm your host, Clever Fox Soul, and we're going to begin to Chapter 10, For Whom Do I Wield the Sword? And this is when Dr. Paradigm and all of them come in, if I'm not mistaken. After retrieving the scores and undoing the brainwashing on the monsters, the party traveled back to Illyria, where Sin and Kai awaited. At this time, Soul was concerned about Dr. Paradigm's hypothesis. It was that man's style to secretly maneuver things from the shadows. But even so, what in the world was that man planning to do in the backyard? Which determines the laws of the universe. An annoying memory of the past resurfaced in Soul's mind. The man who created the living weapons known as gears caused the Crusades and remodeled his body into a gear. Meanwhile, Sin, who was waiting for Soul's return, was staring at Kai's unpleasant face. Ah, father and son moment time.
Well, well, looky there. The king is still okay. Old man!
I love that Elvis impersonation.
Sorry, it took a while.
Well, well, look at there. The king is okay.
It's an application of the space curve. The Magic's 5 context is the basis, and there is a link to the nth mapping. Do you understand it?
Yeah, I get it. A variant of the Ouroboros loop. This chord habit, I definitely recognize it.
Can you save him?
Just a moment. That should do it.
Hey, Kai!
Where am I? What happened to me?
You're useless as usual, boy.
Sorry to put you through the trouble, Soul. Given the situation, I've once again sacrificed the lives of my people.
The attack is related to the disappearance of the gears. Do you know if the Maiden of the Grove is safe?
Can't say.
Is that it? Hey, he's asking you a question. Answer him! Don't ignore us!
What's wrong, Sin?
I always knew you were a shitty king. You can't even protect anything!
Sin, let it go.
You make me want to puke.
I'm sorry that you had to see that.
Sorry to intrude, but can you explain the situation to us? I am Dr. Paradigm.
A gear moving of its own volition. So gears like you still exist.
I am going to omit the details, but we do our best to go unnoticed.
At any rate, I'm not sure what's happening either, given the circumstances. We suddenly came under attack, so this is related to the disappearance of the gears.
Well, something like that. Earlier, we were talking about the Maiden of the Grove. She is a gear, is she not? She was most likely that bounty in the past.
How do you know that?
Just as I thought. Years ago, there was a bounty on a gear for having both great strength and a powerful sense of awareness. Shortly after, there was news that it was destroyed. However, there were no remains to prove it, and the matter was never concluded. For a major incident, so many things were left untold, but I see now that it must have been detained in Illyria.
Detained? You're mistaken.
Am I? Then why are you so worried about its safety? You were eyeing it for its value as a weapon, right?
She was never a weapon.
You shouldn't lie, King. That foolish conduct is what got us into this situation.
What do you mean?
Very well. I can lecture you later, but you need to show me the Maiden of the Grove first. We will continue then.
Chapter 11, because that was just an event. Even if I reached out. Boy, Chicken Fucking Waffles here does not realize that Kai's wife is the Maiden of the Grove, aka Dizzy. With the doctor's help, Kai was released from the seal. Sin's irritation grew as he saw Kai grasping the situation and mourning the loss of his subjects. I always knew you were a shitty king. You can't protect anything. Sin's harsh words pierced Kai's heart. Well, that's what's going to happen with father and son. Kai lived his whole life having faith in his beliefs and in his justice, even when he was a knight, even after he became king. In the end, the kingdom flourished. The people were stable, and his kingdom took charge of reconstructing the world after the Crusades. He sacrificed many things in order to fight for what he believed in. However, could he say that he made the right decision? If it was the old him, he would have said yes, but he's learned the truth. No. He might have noticed it a while ago. He just didn't want to admit it. He didn't want to admit that his conduct caused considerable pain and suffering to some people. But before he realized the truth, Sin was already long gone.
Let's sit here and have some tea.
Them again.
Some tea. You wanna start heading out?
No, they're strong.
Yeah, I don't wanna go either. But we have to bring him back, or we won't have a purpose. But if we go, we'll die.
But if we don't go, we'll die anyway.
It looks like you could be dead now.
Let's play a game.
Hey, it's that kid.
He came alone. Sweet. What luck.
No? You're actually unlucky.
Now we get to play as Sin for a little bit. Let's eliminate the enemy.
There's a battle to be won. Mission start.
Ready?
Oh no! Ow, 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 ow! Reinforcements are coming! Oh boy! Yo, I got a hummingbird on my side. I got this shit. Kind of weird to have this attack though. I don't think Sin ever had like an attack in like Guilty Gear Xrd Sign or anything like that either. I think I really don't play Sin much. Meat Driver. Let's go get this chest because I think one of them's gonna have some health in here. Oh, we even got mana in this one. What's in this? More health? Okay. Betamira, bitch! Boy, Sin is really pissed off right now. That's why he's just taking his anger out on everybody right now. Well, can't blame him, can you? I mean, after all, his father is an asshole. The reason why Sin's so pissed off is mainly because Kai really is like, I don't give a shit about your mother and shit like this right now. He feels abandoned. The damage! Oh shit, that's a damage! So that's more Hummin swords. Well, I need a health valve now. Don't want to die here. I'm not used to playing Sin. Come on, Sin! Finish him off! What if we got some more mana on this? As a health bow. I want mana. That's a bomb. I want more mana. I want to see if he has an ultimate I can use. Use the little fucking hummingbird. Oh, you finish. Oh shit. Summoning enemy reinforcements. Oh boy, we got reinforcements coming in. Oh boy, there, Leo. Leo, we're gonna be fucked here, Leo. Oh shit, Leo, we're gonna be fucked here. Get rid of bomb. Let's see what's in this. More health. I don't want health. Okay. Oh, we got this. Let's hope this is something good. Let's see. Oh shit! 3 times. I'll take that. Humbug, do your ding. Oh, this might be doable. We did this. Yay, Sin, we did this. We did it, Sin. Yay. Okay, I like that. He's got to ride the lightning.
That's right.
Badass mode activated until... Oh shit, it's Valentine.
Mission complete.
Okay, that's right for that shit, dude. I was expecting like a Z rank or some shit for that. Like, I was expecting that was like one of the worst things ever. Glaring at self-interest, chapter 12, event only. So after this event, I think we're gonna go ahead and probably end this episode here, because, like I said, I don't want to keep these episodes no more than about maybe 20 minutes apiece if possible. So let's try it. Glaring at self-interest. No one ran after Sin. Acknowledging his attitude would only complicate matters further. Sin's frantic release of his frustration. He knew it was a mistake he couldn't take back, but he'd let it go of his self-control anyway. His frustration shaped itself. It's haphazard manner. What the fuck? And started playing a vicious tune. I can't read. I never graduated school. I'm an idiot.
They have the ability to detect the location of gears. If we leave them be, the whole world will drown in a sea of flames.
I knew it wasn't going to be an easy case. The backyard, the Viswell, and that man. It's too much to handle.
And with the Maiden of the Grove in this condition.
Poor Dizzy.
It started a few days ago. She began to vanish before my very eyes. I did everything in my power to prevent her from disappearing. After using up the power of the Thunder Seal sword, I was finally able to settle her in this frozen state. But probably because I rushed it, I can no longer release the seal now. Nor do I know how long this condition will last.
Oh my. You converted one of the sacred treasures? No wonder it's a time distortion of high granularity. Time has almost stopped for everything within this seal.
Is there anything you can do to save her?
I can undo the seal placed upon her. But if I do, she will begin to fade once again.
No.
Calm down. All we have to do is defeat Valentine, who is an intermediary for gear sublimation.
Thank goodness. It's nice to know that I still have hope.
Oh, what a shame. Are your concerns really that important? I heard that Kai Kisk was a man of character, but it seems that was a mistake. It's fine. Thanks to you, I've made an unexpected discovery. After examining the Maiden of the Grove, I was able to figure out their objectives, Frederick.
What do you mean?
First of all, the purpose of sublimation wasn't the termination of gears. Rather, they were searching for a key to enter the cube, the gear cells.
What?
Frankly speaking, Valentine isn't a guardian of the cube. Rather, she's an invader of the cube.
Wait, I don't see it. So are you saying that Valentine's going against that man?
Or possibly both are vying for dominion of the cube. It makes sense in that case. Regardless, it doesn't change the fact that we're in danger.
But if their aim is to harvest the gear cells, there are plenty of other gears around. What's the enemy's motive for concentrating on Illyria?
Well, not just any gear will work. If it would, then I'm sure they'd be done by now. The reason why their attacks are continuing is they haven't obtained the complete key.
Don't tell me. The complete key is...
That's right. It's her, the Maiden of the Grove. It's no wonder they were after Illyria King. She was said to have had great powers. But surprisingly, her gear cells resemble those of the Herald of Destruction. In other words, the Maiden of the Grove is a reproduction of justice.
Holy...
I knew humanity was foolish beyond help.
What are you doing?
We have to prevent the key from falling into their hands, no matter what. Before she is sublimated, we must destroy her completely.
What did you say?
Whether it's that man or whether it's Valentine, I can't think that they're doing all this for something good. I said before that the intervention of the cube is a threat to the present world. Currently, her existence affects the destiny of this universe.
That may be so, but I won't stand by and watch you kill her.
Don't miss the whole point, King. This matter affects far more than your organization. Don't tell me that you have somehow fallen in love with this gear.
That's right. She was never detained in Illyria, nor do I see her as a weapon. The simple fact is, we fell in love with one another. As a ruler, and as a human, I knew it was a forbidden love. But as an individual, I love her with all of my heart. Even for Sin's sake, I just can't abandon her to die.
He is pulling my leg, isn't he?
He's not the type that can.
Oh. Wait a second, did you just mention Sin? The youth that headed out a moment ago? What does he have to do with this?
Sin is my son. The child born of our love. Because he has the genes of a gear, he matures quickly. If the public found out, they would be after his life. So we entrusted him to Soul.
Well, it seems like you're serious. But I must say, this is not how a king should act.
I have no excuses. Regardless, I won't stand by and watch her die.
Do you still not understand? We obviously don't have time to discuss this. Remember, this universe is still at stake.
Hey, wait. If the cube is the source of our problem, then we should have a say in the outcome.
Soul.
Well, you do have a point.
However, wait. Where is Sin now?
Who knows? He's as reckless as his father. No. Wait a minute. It changes everything if that's the case. If the Maiden of the Grove's gear cells are the key, it's possible Sin has inherited it too.
That means that.
I'll go after
Be
him.
logical. Don't forget your
That means that
position.
Sin is also the key.
Another attack?
They're heading towards the castle.
They aren't hesitating at all. As I thought, their aim is the Maiden of the Grove.
Huh? Aren't those...
How absurd! Are they brainwashed?
Those gears, your companions.
That's Valentine's favorite trick. My friends were taken that way too.
But in this situation, Sin is our priority. Frederick, the king and I will protect the Maiden of the Grove. You go find Sin. You must hurry. The fate of the world. This is no exaggeration.
Well, well, well. Alright, everybody, dudes and dudettes. We will begin to Guilty Gear 2 Overture in the next episode under Chapter 13, A Cell Called Paradise, where we're going to be going with Soul and Azuna to try to find Sin and save his ass because he's also part of the key, most likely, from being born by Dizzy. But if you like this episode, please drop a like if you don't mind. Please leave a comment below. Tell me what your thoughts of with the king and his love for Dizzy and their admiration of a child, the Sin. Tell me what your thoughts are about that. And at the same point in time, if you subscribe to the channel, please hit that bell notification so that way you can be part of the notification squad. And until next time, when we produce some more Guilty Gear episodes, I will catch you later. See ya.